Ron Jones with one of the other big stories we're following tonight. North Korea is now threatening to pull out of the summit with President Donald Trump. The North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is apparently not happy that the U.S. and South Korea will continue with their annual military exercises. North Korean regime believes that the drills are a rehearsal for an invasion of their country and a provocative move. The U.S. says it will continue with the military exercises, which involves 100 warplanes. Folks, we have some sad news out of Paulding County, where elementary school students are mourning the loss of their popular teacher. There's her picture there. Emily Howell, a fourth grade teacher at Russum Elementary School, was killed in a crash on Dallas-Ackworth Highway Tuesday morning. Howell was described as a dedicated and dynamic young fourth grade teacher. The district will provide staff, students, and parents with counselors to help them cope with this tragic loss. And we have a new update on Ambassador Andrew Young. His family released a statement saying Ambassador Young has, quote, been encouraged to clear his schedule for the foreseeable future in order to focus on his health. Young, as you know, was hospitalized in Tennessee earlier this month for an infection and a fever and transferred to a medical facility in Atlanta a few days later. Now, his family says they're confident Ambassador Young's condition will continue to improve with time.